Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment. Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not? There is a way, and I'll tell you, for a little wager. Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money. Suit yourself. Come back and see me when you get tired of picking shrapnel out of your backside.
Follow railroad tracks. Go directly south and follow the railroad tracks, huh? Hmm? Train tunnel method. Okay. Okay, so there's a... Shouldn't I be... Where exactly is it? South. Aha. Okay. So there's a train track over here, and I understand this leads either to or from some kind of tunnel. Yeah, this is like one of the best ways I understand to get to Nellis Air Force Base. There's a chem addict over there. Damn it. Gunfire. Large gunfire. Oh. Train, okay. Jeez, that's hard. That's... Wow, so this doesn't even look valuable at all. So what I'm understanding is that, one, you need 100 lockpick in order to get into this tunnel that this thing leads to, which we do not even close to have that. So, that's one problem. And then two, there are 2 death claws that patrol the entrance to it. So it's like, damn, is it really that much easier to kill 2 death claws and have a lockpicking skill of 100 in order to get past this little bit? No, it is not. It's not that hard, from what I remember. Like, you just have to step right. You just have to go to this spot, wait for the booms, then go to the next spot, wait for the booms, and it's like really that simple. But yeah, this is... Okay, so... Run and hide method. Follow the road east from Field Shack. Use the ruined buildings as cover. Wait for them until the explosions stop, then sprint to the next for cover. Hug the left wall as you enter the ruins. Stick closely to the western left wall. Most artillery fire will land to your right, allowing you to run along the edge of the fence. The naked run, really. Unequip armor to increase your movement speed. Run through the barrage before you are killed. Just straight up take off your clothes and run, and I guess that works, huh? And then here we go. Here's the train tunnel shortcut. Location, unmarked tunnel to the east of Paul's shack or Rawls' shack. Requires 100 lockpick, and they don't even... Oh, okay, it says, yeah. Watch out for death claws inside. So, like, damn. Is it any better? I don't think so. So here's what we'll do is we'll try the left method, and then, like, yeah. I don't think it's going to be all that hard. I don't remember it being all that hard. Not harder than taking out 2 death claws and having a lockpick of 100. I think that's just kind of nuts, actually, that somebody would choose to take that method. I mean, honestly, if you played this game a bunch of times, then maybe that would be kind of cool and interesting. Coming from. Yeah, it comes from this area over here. I was trying to get to that. The leftmost wall. Hide for cover. How do I hide? How do I hide if that shit just, like, blows me up? Okay, I'm confused about this getting through here. Why am I having so much trouble this time? How in the fuck are you supposed to go left? How are you supposed to find cover? I don't understand that whole bit. So it doesn't seem that there is any fucking cover. Hug the rock wall to the left into the chain link fence and follow the fence. Tried that. Absolutely 100% fucking tried that. This thing will hit us even right here. Go, jump, go around the fucking rocks, you cocking dumbass! Damn. Still hits us. Even in here, it will come down. hit. Can't shoot at you. Yeah, that's a crappy way. But still, not so bad. I mean, but there is another way. Like, you can get through without getting hit at all. Normally, I do. And it's...
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment? But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces. Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you. Follow close and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit. Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it. Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see. You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe. But the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world. But I think we need to let it in, just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis. You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Now, is my quest to murder her? Yeah. Kill the Boomer leadership and neutralize the Boomer as a threat to the Legion. Earn the trust of the Boomers and forge an alliance between them and the Legion. Oh, right, okay. So yeah, Caesar wants their howitzers to fire on Hoover Dam when they attack the other side. That's his plan.
Hello?
Need a bed, not a schoolhouse.
Hey.
All right.
How is your visit with us going, stranger? I haven't heard anything. You must not be trying hard enough. Each of the elders would appreciate assistance with various issues here in Nellis. Seek out Jack, Loyal, Raquel, and Argyle. They will guide you. See ya.
How do I get into the hangar? Aha. Hell is everybody? Naturally, the plane is a replica of the Enola Gay, right?
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Got no idea.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways. Ha! If we had spare parts, do you think I'd be asking you to fix the damn things? That's rich. No, we ran out of spares a while back, and Jack and I have been doing our best to patch the arrays up as best we can. Sadly, we're at our wits' end. There have to be spare parts somewhere around the wasteland, but I just don't know where to direct you. You may have noticed we don't get out much. All right, what's on your mind? No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone. Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, you should see Pete and get the tour. We dream to one day rule the skies.
That's why you've got that broke down Enola Gay.
Later.
Which incidentally was the name of the pilot's mother, Colonel Tibbets, the man flying the plane that dropped the atomic bomb. That was his mother. That was his mother's name.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us. What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it. That must be nice, sharing yourself like that, not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl. Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
Yeah, better she get blown up on the way here than, you know, facing rejection.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever. Hey.
Sorry, no time to talk, outsider.
What am I looking for here? Game brought to you in Confusovision. Where the hell am I going? Thought it was right here. Am I wrong? I am wrong. She's all the way back in Vegas. Go! Okay. Short red hair.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors. I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why? Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like? Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the Boomers would let me visit Nellis?
So if I lie to her, she runs in and gets blown up. Nah, I won't do it. I'll ask Pearl to make an exception.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
Yeah, that's one way to complete the quest for sure. That's funny. Pearl this way? I should be going to... Huh. Oh, I am going south. Okay. For some reason I thought I was going north.
How is your visit with us going, stranger? Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she? She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
It would mean a lot if Jack could come to Nellis. Use speech, or she couldn't hurt a fly. Yeah, use speech.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider. Don't get blown up.
Now wait, yeah, all the way back into Vegas. No, wait, not back into Vegas.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams? She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the Gunners or to Pearl? Here, take this Boomer outfit. I'll let the Gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Boomer outfit.
I don't know how you survived the bombardment. That's incredible.
It's not a bombardment, it's a bombardment.
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
There she is.
Hello again. How's your Boomer friend? I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet? There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you? Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Five speech, man. Damn. Do I have anything that can give 5 speech? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe.
Take all the time you need. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, we need speech. Position plus med. Yeah. Just don't have. We don't have the drugs that we would need to do that. Or the magazines, really. Man,
Did you know
we're
this
so
trip's all
close.
stirred up lately?
Is there a way to see our XP? How close are we to the next level? We just got a level. So, yeah. Damn.
Welcome back. My terms haven't...
What was the deal? I don't even... She just basically said that she forfeited, and that was that.
Take all the time you need.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait for a level. We don't
It's
have
been
any
a
other
pleasure.
options.
House is dead. This time for good.
McLafferty's been riding ass.
I'm actually quite shocked that we're not able to pass that speech check. We were dumping, like, full levels into speech. I thought we were way past pretty much everything. But that's obviously not true. We need murders, we need quests. Let's see. We're in Vegas right now. Take a look at what kind of quests we got going on. Repair the... Okay, so yeah, we need parts. We need junk. We had a quest that we needed to go to a, to like a Robco or something like that. Travel to the canyon wreckage near Prim. Enter the divide. What? Union. Lucky Trails Caravan Master. North Passage. Turn to yes, man. That's pretty much useless there. Oh yeah, the sex bot. That's what we were thinking about. So, yeah, we have everything we need in order to finish out this quest with the Garrett, James Garrett, Beatrix, Old Ben. We got Old Ben. We got the Ghoul. We needed the Sex Bot. So let's do that. We'll go back to the Wrangler. Where's the Wrangler? South? That doesn't... I'm not... That was right here. Yeah, Freeside East. Freeside? No. Here. Go there. North? I'm confused as hell. No, this looks right, yeah.
Move along.
Wrong way. No way. This was right. Wrong way. Thanks. There you go. It's not in Inner Vegas. Right outside. Freeside. Don't you know? Stuck on this line.
Watch out!
Wanna get lucky?
Yep.
I hear the Legion is camping out across the river. I hope they're not planning to attack. Those bloodthirsty mole rats are never up to any good. And who would that be? I've heard some stories of that old guy. I'm amazed he's still alive with how much he's been through. If the stories are true, he'll be a valuable commodity here at the Wrangler. I appreciate the find. Imagine that! What's his name and when's he start?
What's her name?
A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference. The buildup of tension around the dam isn't making things safe, but it sure is bringing in a lot of hotheads looking to drink their worries away.
Right on.
Yep.
Accepted again, I guess. Whoa, what? Oh, there she is. Okay. Now we should just have one marker. Yep, right there. What? It's gonna turn around again. Yep. Okay, so this quest marker is not really helping us. Where did we need to go to get that bot? All right. Prulian Robotics in Freeside, located south of the Mormon. Aha, okay. Where exactly is that? Yeah, okay, so that way. There's the Mormon thing. Go south.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Possibly be down this alley. Nope. Said south of the Mormon thing, and here we are. Side right there. That's the Wrangler. Yeah, it's just pointing us to the Wrangler. Okay. There is a door. Yeah, I remember this place being pretty hard to find. Where the hell is that? Okay, so just at Mick and Ralph's, we were on track, so Mick and Ralph's, and then
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Mormon thing. Boy, the frame rate on this dude's video, this playthrough, is insane. Like, the frame rate is crazy bad. Holy cow. Dude did a whole playthrough on that frame rate, man. Wow. Okay, so over there. Past there, and then there's the whole wraparound thing. Okay, let's go.
Hello there.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd be able to play this game at that frame rate. Like, dude. Bad, bad, bad. Here.
Hi. 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 How are you today?
Wasn't this door over here? Maybe it is this building there. Because, yeah, this is like the NCR's... This is where they were, like, giving out food and stuff. I do think this building is possibly it. Into it. Is there a way into this building? Negative. Okay, back to the guide. Place is hard to find, man. Okay, so he goes down the way I'd went. There's the bridge. To the Wrangler, past the door to the car. There's a left. Down the road. Garbage. Can I jump past this, or is this gonna block me in? I think it will. Yeah. We're very close. This area over here, all this rubble and stuff. There are several quests that are just... It's so confusing. We go through the rubble and blah blah blah. Into this little area. Is that it there, then? Feeling like it is. It's not a door, it's a wall. Pillar. Here we are. This is it. Yep. Okay. All right, game on. scrap metal. That'll be good for the Boomer quest. Lots of scrap metal. Yeah, this is like the perfect setup for that quest. I had a feeling it would. Something just hit me. Breakdown. Nails? Interesting. Conversion missile to rocket. Golden gecko hide belt? What? Recycling energy cells. Drain small energy cells. Okay. You can recycle your energy cells. Five leather belts added. That's not a... what is it? Gecko hide belts. I don't even know where they're located. It's actually not like a wearable apparel or anything. Weapon? Aid? Gecko steaks. Miscellaneous. It's gotta be like a sale item, right? Like, I put those together and they're worth more. I don't even know where the hell the things are. Have to be under miscellaneous or something. We'll find out later. Nothing else there. Oh, there they are. Leather belts. So yeah, it's like an item that I can sell. Paint gun? 5 belts. the sex bot then. Oh, was that? Okay, it's in here. That's... Upload programming routine. Sex bot.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty.
Fisto.
Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
I suppose I should test you out. No, wait, no.
I am programmed for your pleasure. Please assume the position.
My pleasure is for you to work at the Atomic Wrangler.
Fisto will report to the Atomic Wrangler for further orders. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Off you go. The world's easiest dungeon. Hard to find, easy to do. Yeah, that's one of the things about this area here is that it, like, if you, from this angle here, this looks like a complete dead end. And same thing from the other angle, too, while you're running around, especially on the old versions of the game. It's like, it all kind of smears together to look just like one big area that says, no, this is a invisible walls are going to be all over this area, which they're not. Like, you have to keep coming back through this crap over and over, and it's super confusing, especially the one where it's got like the arrow to that door. Yeah, it's 2 quests now that like you get stuck in this loop where it's like you go to this door, and then when you go through that door, it's like you have to turn around and go through the same door. It's like, what? That one is especially funny right here. It's like there's quests that say go through this door from the other side. You get on this side and then it says go through this door. But it's actually what it's pointing at. Like this one here, in fact, well, it's actually telling us to go through this door for real because we're going to the Atomic Wrangler. But there's this other quest that's really interesting that it tells you to go through this door and it's like definitive, this door, right? But what it's saying is actually a door on the other side over there after you go all the way around here. And it's like, it just happens to be Vector on like this door. So it's confusing as hell. Like, what is it trying to tell me?
Yep. Watch out!
Whoa, what? Watch out. What's the doodad? Is he, How are you?
You better get out of here if you know what's good for you.
Yep.
Hello there.
Hello there. I'll just wait.
Good going, destroying House of Securitron, Army.
Here?
Have you noticed the Securitron's acting up? People are saying House might be dead. I hear Benny went missing. I can't help but wonder what happened to him. We've got liquor, chems, and whores aplenty. Pick your fix and we'll oblige. Our only rule is no sampling the merchandise. Cap's paid in advance. If you'd like to do a bit of gambling, we have an exchange at the back of the casino on the left. Cap's up front. We don't do tabs here.
Pilot light. That's funny. 4 pounds. Now these sensor modules, I thought that we needed those, but I know the one guy just asked for scrap metal. But I swear, there was some quest that we needed a whole bunch of sensor modules for, but we haven't gotten it yet. Can't for the life of me remember what it was. Maybe, essentially for crafting high-level explosives, specialty medical items, most notably for crafting bottle cap mines, satchel charges, and auto-inject stim packs. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, we could actually, I wanted to save the rad poison glands because I know there's that one lady makes pie out of it. And we can go, yeah. Rad scorpion pie. Otherwise, this is all trash.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay.
Bye.
Now I'm really waiting.
to be
I was just
building up
waiting
on
for
either
her
side
husband.
of the This
I
doesn't
thought he
look
was in
good.
the back there. She gets pissed off if I go back there. There he is.
You'd better get out of here. So Benny went MIA, huh? I always figured him for a coward.
Okay, I found the sex bot.
You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
First, I'd like to discuss payment.
Hey, I'm amazed you even found the thing in the first place. Here is double for your trouble. Those freaky fetishists ought to be satisfied now. It is! It will? My God, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it. Talk to you later.
Move along, please.
Okay, we did not get our level that we needed. close. About 7,000 XP. Yeah, okay. It's getting blasted. Get some rad scorpion pie and also this quest down here. Was she in the bison? No, she was in the other one. The bison is the hostel. Was.
Howdy.
Hello again. I don't suppose you've decided to help Primm find its next sheriff? Oh, no. I'm just the deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command. It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the Powder Gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already. You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
Guy across the road?
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
Howdy.
One of them strip families up and disappeared.
I swore this is where that lady was.
I'll find his body someday.
Aha.
Hello there. What
Oh.
brings you to Primm?
Pie.
I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are Primm long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen.
Know anything about pie?
My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole.
Oh, casserole.
It's more appetizing than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead. Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got?
Only one? What? Oh, what's this? The glands. I got a whole bunch of stingers. I guess we'll sell the stingers.
One's enough to make a helping.
That sucks.
Hand it
I
over.
thought we had a whole bunch. Okay, well.
Goodbye.
Move along, please.
I hear the NCR is bringing in elite troops. Hey there.
Nobody knows who's gonna win. Legion or...
Hey, youngster. Still hanging about Primm, huh? Sure, have a look.
that garbage. Sensor modules and the... Huh, I don't have the stingers anymore. Maybe she did take the stingers? Eh. Maybe I sold them by accident? I don't know. Chainsaw. Ooh. Meeting people, 10 speech. This will actually finish us right here. This is all that we need to get past that quest.
Thanks. Bye.
Looks like the war's ratcheting.
So yeah, we could either use
I hear the
the
NCR's bringing in
level
the troops.
we're really
The one you
close
can
to
see for
getting,
miles? I hear it ain't sealed up no more.
or right there, right across the street, martial law. Tumbleweed. You.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business? We know Prim is a great strategic point, and we aren't blind to the needs of the town, but we're barely holding our own against the powder gangers. We don't have the guns or the personnel needed to carry out our mission, much less take on defending this town as well. What we need more than anything is bodies. If we had just one more squad, we could easily install a sheriff and still handle our primary objective of protecting the interstate south of here. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection of Prim and its duties, then you'll have to get some more troops up here. Knight at Mojave Outpost may be able to help. Sir?
Okay, so yeah, we can finish this quest line. I kind of vainly thought that was going to be finished right there. Or we can use the magazine that we just acquired to finish out Young Hearts, which is way more appealing to me. Yeah, that's right. We need to... We're talking to our boss, trying to get her money. She's about to break her contract, and she still wants to get paid, but that's kind of the whole point of the contract.
Things are getting stranger every day.
Alright, so we pop this. Today's physician, where is it? Meeting people. There we go. Now we've got the speech to pass the check. Out of the
Welcome
way.
back.
Oh my god. Photo bomb!
It's been a pleasure. Welcome back.
Okay.
My terms haven't changed. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful, but I'll allow it, just this once. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
Right on. You're so
I've heard that elite units are on.
magnanimous. You're free. Go now.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
Go and be free.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
She goes. I bet I get there before you do.
Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon. I'm really nervous about it.
I got scrap metal.
Cool. How much can you spare?
Take all of it.
Hey, thanks.
That's that.
See ya. Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon. I'm really nervous about it. Like I said, I can never get enough scrap metal. Okay. Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right? Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him. If you help him recover the lady, I figure it's been a nice day. Yeah, a real nice day. Did I say that? Sometimes I just say stupid things. Sorry about that. Pearl will tell you when the time comes. I should really be going. Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon. I'm really nervous about it.
That's that, huh? All right.
Bye.
I guess all of those kind of like checklist off on the main quest. Still one more in there, though. That's right. There's the one guy. Loyal. Whoa.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
How is your visit with us going, stranger? I do believe you've convinced one or two of us that it's better you made it here than were blown to smithereens. Bye.
Not quite good enough, huh? Parts. Or those are the arrays. I need to go to get the parts way down here. Aha, yeah, Helios. Mm-hmm. Scrapyard. Helios 1.
Though you aren't of the Legion, you've aided us more than once. We acquire many items on our raids, some useless to us, some forbidden. I've provided you the location of a drop box where you can obtain these items. The box will be replenished every few days. Please be aware that we'll assume any items left in the box will be unwanted and be removed and destroyed. Stay an ally of the Legion, and we will share our loot with you. If you start working against us or become an enemy, our deal ends. True to Kaiser.
Okay. That was creepy. Alright, we're gonna take just a break here. I'm gonna eat an egg roll. I'm hungry. Yum. All right. So, now, I wonder if we actually have to go into Helios 1 to do this quest, or if these are like, buy it. It doesn't look like, I don't know. No, you know what? No, that's the field. Yeah, we do have to do the quest, or we do have to do this, like, whole dungeon. Alright, game on. Let's go. Let's get a save here first, though. And another one. Ah, off we go.
This is a restricted area. State your business.
With the NCR, basically like a lie right there. I'm taking over.
Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress. I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control over this area than troops ever could. Hell, if we lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand. There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead. Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs. Later.
Later. Hell? Terminal password, huh? Yeah, alright, I'll take that. Sure. I tell him? Archimedes, Death Ray. Yeah, I remember that. So yeah, they are turning this power plant into a Archimedes Death Ray. I'm not gonna lie, Archimedes was pretty cool dude, but his death ray didn't work. But I respect. I mean, you kind of have to respect the man for his contributions to the world. Being a man of science and such. But his death ray did not work. So I'm having trouble finding the control center or whatever. I thought that would be up here. Like lead outside. It doesn't. But it doesn't. Son of a bitch.
Hey, man. Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
That's right, I'm here for your job.
Damn right you're not. Goddamn right. Why would they? You can't top this guy. Just a little more time. You can't keep Fantastic down for long. What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good. Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency, and I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying? There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you? Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran. Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on. It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Theoretical degree in physics. Theoretically, I could have passed all of the tests and earned my degree.
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
What exactly do you do?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women.
Dude.
Man, how cool would that be?
That would be dope, bro. Not lying. You got me at women. You didn't have to bring up the vault part.
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
Damn. You got this shit, bro. I'll just
Here,
leave you to it.
You'll want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Hello.
The hell are you?
It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist? Then we have that in common. Whom do you typically work with?
Huh. This is your turf for all I know. You could have me killed for my allegiance. Who are you with? I serve Caesar.
Very well, yes. I'm part of the followers of the Apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn.
Follower of the Apocalypse and the NCR. Just do what's necessary to keep the peace.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here, and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world. Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it.
Jesus, how many are there?
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
Naturally.
I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military. Targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes.
Archimedes. Did anybody actually go through this quest and not know who Archimedes was and, you know, the death ray? Like, immediately, the word Archimedes instantly conjures up the death ray in my, like, just instantly. Like, the two go hand in hand. I was like, immediately, the second that I saw the word Archimedes, it's like, oh, this place is gonna be a death ray. And, of course, it is.
Goodbye.
Under attack already? I thought I came out up top somewhere. Oh, that's right. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, you have to climb that. Do I need science in order to angle these mirrors properly as well? I do find the right one. Yeah, we got two quests going on here. First, the one that we're salvaging these parts for the boomers. We're actually stealing this stuff, effectively. And then there's the Death Ray quest, or the powering the place up. And we can divert the power to Las Vegas, which I think if you're like looking to help Mr. House, then that would be like what you would want to do. And the NCR wants it to be sent to the to Las Vegas as well. And then there's also like the Death Ray part. Can't remember exactly how that plays out, but I do know that that might be for the Caesar's Legion. It's like, okay, now we've got this Death Ray that we're going to use to also attack Hoover Dam when the time comes. More behind me. Seeing it. There it is. Yummy. see it right there. Yep. Right there. That's it, yeah? Yep. Alright, cool. And now we should be able to actually finish off that quest with the dude and his girlfriend.
Hello.
I don't know how you
It's
survived
great
the
to finally
bombardment.
meet you.
That's incredible.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women. Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life. Don't get blown up.
Thank you for getting me here. Jack is a great guy.
That's kind of a shame. I was really hoping for something silly and funny. Like she show up and they like instantly... Turns out their politics are completely contrary and they hate each other or something like that. You know, it's kind of what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. Little let down. And the Legion Dropbox. Repair the arrays, yeah. Okie dokie. That is right. Easters. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. Ants all over this area. Gutsy. Fires a key. The F? Fixed. Fixed. Damn, I'm good. Fixed. I don't know what. where all the ants are. Maybe they're inside the building and like where I get my reward or something. I'm not sure. I could have swore there was like we had to fight like a whole gang of ants on that quest, but I guess not. I misremembered. Misremembered? Mal-remembered? Forgettingly? Didn't understandingly? Smothered, garbled, broken toast? Plastic, paint, purple.
Hello, outsider. Need something? Well, how about that? Turns out you aren't completely useless working with your hands. Later.
Return to Pearl. Pearl. That's such a cool name, isn't it? Pearl. If I was to have, like, a girl, I would name her Alice or something like that. I wouldn't name her Pearl.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Okay, well, I think I've done everything I can.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Speak to Loyal. Time to join Caesar's Legion. And fight Hoover Dam.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the Lady in the Water.
Lady in the Water?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Where's the bomber located?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
How do you raise it? Ping pong balls?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up.
Yeah.
Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
All right, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
So, how do I get to the bottom without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
All right, Jack.
Things are getting stranger every day.
Things are getting stranger every day, huh? You guys is not trouble in paradise, as they say.
I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Okay, help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Okay.
Great. That's all I need to get the rebreather to work right. I don't think you'd want to start breathing water halfway down. Have you found a pressure cooker so I can finish the rebreather?
Pressure cooker.
Okay.
And a pressure cooker.
Let me know when you do. See ya.
Seal from a pressure cooker. Okay, where do I find this pressure cooker?
We can't sit idly while the Legion prepares their own elite forces.
Really? So we may see our dream of flight soon?
Evening.
Interesting.
I've heard that we're getting strong reinforcements to help us civilize the
Ultralux
territories.
Kitchen. There are 8
I'm
in
glad
the
those damn
Ultralux
bots
Kitchen.
are gone for good.
3 are an undersized version on the bottom shelf. Avil Bay, Captain Dean's Boat Rentals. Inside Field Shack, really? That's probably the easiest right there. But I know if we tried to get into the kitchen at the...
Things are getting stranger every day.
At the Ultralux, we would definitely have to... like, fight, or that would be bad.
Nice day we're having.
Vault 21 on a shelf in the lucky... Oh, well,
I can't
we're
believe
actually...
we may see the super fortress built in my
we
lifetime.
could do that. Okay, so there is there's one on a shelf in the kitchen in our apartment in the Lucky 38. Which we've already cleared all that out. So I was gonna say we're like hostile, but that doesn't matter. They're gone. I have to go outside. Ow. Yes.
Move along. Engaging target.
Oh, wait, what? Oh. They're not. Haha! Engaging target. Yeah, they don't, they're not, they're hostile, but they're not hostile. I said we need to go to the presidential suite. And there's a kitchen here that has a pressure cooker. A hot plate. On a shelf, it said. Hot plate. Cartons of cigarettes. Oh, wait. There it is. Pressure cooker. Right on. Easy clap. Whoa. Wild there with the map.
I hear you're going to help us.
I've never been so happy in my entire life. Have you found a pressure cooker so I can finish the rebreather? Thanks. This will just take a few moments. Okay, it looks like the valve from the cooker was a perfect fit. Here's the rebreather. Don't get blown up.
I hope you're up for the task.
That's a long run, man. Where's Outpost? Our city. Fort, huh? Alright, it's time for the long run. Break out the Legend of Zelda music. Dun, da, da, ba, da, 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 dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 bun, da, 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 da. Watch out for the landmines. Landmines aplenty on this trek. I see a death claw. Yep, That's certainly a death claw right there. Another one. Shit, there's one. Oh, fuck me! Yep. Yep. Came up from behind. Still sees me. Still sees me. God damn it. I am so screwed. Am I already dead right here? Yep. The hell? Damn. We were going from Field Shack down. Vampire bats. Discovered this place yet? But you gotta get like right on it, huh? House Resort. Damn, I still haven't discovered. Whoa! Scared the shit out of me, bruh. It's still not showing up on the map. Wonder why.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Well, I don't know what this place is all about. Yeah, it's crazy that it doesn't show up. There it goes, finally. Camp Golf. Oh my god. Is this an invisible wall? No, it's not. I'll be damned. What the fuck is that? Lake Lurk. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Bitch. Can't swim. Actually, like to sink. I see now. Okay.
it is. E29. We have to attach to the underside. Aha, let's see, right there. One. Right there. Things over there. We'll just fight them. We'll just kill them. Oh shit. Swimming at me. Coward, aren't they? Detonated it. Not working. Over here. Nothing's happening. Oh shit. Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. Okay, yeah. Now it'll... I get it. Now it'll work. Okay, that was it, huh? Return to Loyal.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead. That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis. I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot. Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen. Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today? What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
There is a battle in the near future at Hoover Dam. Can you offer assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us. Don't get blown up.
Hey, we're still pumping into speech. It's crazy. But surely we're not gonna get past like 80. Right, where are we gonna need a speech to get past 80? I know medicine at one point. We might actually go ahead and see. We need, what do we needed 75 to pass that one speech check, which was way high. So we'll put that to maybe, yeah, that to 75, and then start putting into medicine. Is it going to be medicine or science? I would think medicine. Medicine or science? Can look it up. Medicine. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so medicine is 75 or higher in order to actually perform surgery directly. Alternatively, you can succeed with a luck score of 9. The auto repair doctor.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave. Awe.
Where did they crucify Benny?
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
Awe, true to Caesar.
Have you brought news of the boomers? Good. Make sure they help the Legion when the time comes. As for your next assignment, I want you to forge an alliance between Caesar's Legion and the White Glove Society. They used to be cannibals. I expect that information can be used to manipulate them. Go to... Oh! God damn it! Never this bad before. Fuck this! I'm going to lie down. Come back later. Tomorrow!
Infamy gained. BB gun.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
White Glove Society, the cannibals. I thought that was the Gomorrah for some reason.
It's hard to sleep in this place
place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out.
Ultralux, the Bellagio.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
I actually need sneak in order to keep my holdout stuff here, huh?
My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay. Farewell.
You watch yourself around, Mr. Gunderson.
I've heard you have to make reservations at the Gorman years in advance.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you? Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me. My boy, Ted, he was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful. Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that. That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think. That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. A couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones. I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible. Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success, might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened. I'll be here.
Wacky brick. This beef jerky is really spicy. Ooh.
I'm glad those damn bots are gone for good.
Wow. Really spicy. Damn. Ooh.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
Salutations.
Evening.
Howdy.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
Greetings.
Hello.
Greetings.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
How do you fare?
All right, game on.
Nobody knows who's going to win, Legion or NCR. Might not make much of a difference around here.
How may I be of service, sir? My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. And that's what the White Glove Society is all about. No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you'd have the stomach for it. Better look elsewhere. Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them.
How can I support your cause of eating people?
Good. And you know what it is to be discreet in matters of nutrition. Perhaps you can help me. I'm in a bind. I've been planning an exquisite society dinner, but there's a bit of a problem with the main course. He's got a powerful and temperamental father. Yes, the wrong person. We scouted the right one for weeks. The heir to a mercantile empire, sort of a black sheep. He cut ties with his family and left their estate to wander. He was ideal, corn-fed and well-to-do, but no one to miss him if he were to disappear. Unfortunately, the trap my subordinate set for him failed, and as he escaped, he saw their faces. Now he's wary. I asked for a last-minute replacement, and they stole the son of the most dangerous Brahmin baron in New Vegas while he stayed at this very hotel. Needless to say, this could be a disaster if things aren't put back the way they should be, and I still need somebody reputable to serve for dinner. Strictly speaking, we're no longer allowed to eat people, but I'm hoping the right person and preparation might sway Marjorie to see things my way. I need a replacement, and I need the boy taken care of. The replacement must be healthy and well-bred. One can't very well make steak from gristle. With so little time, we'll have to go after our original choice, Carlisle St. Clair. He lives in a shack north of here. For freshness, we need him alive. If you could send him here or knock him out with this and drag him into the dumpster next to his house, we can do the rest.
Wow. What about the boy you kidnapped? Now, wouldn't putting his body in a dumpster give it a terrible taste?
Not this one. Empty. I don't believe it's seen use since before the war. And what would the point be, really? Who would pick up his trash if he used it? But for our purposes, it should keep his body safe and hidden until my cohorts can recover it. Ted Gunderson is his name. It would be simplest if we could convince him this was all an unfortunate misunderstanding. But if he won't listen, we can't very well let him go. He'll have to be slaughtered and served. Then we wouldn't need the replacement. But you would need to deal with his father, Heck. Perhaps if you could smear some of Ted's blood around his father's hotel room, you could frame him. No. Everyone he meets, he tells the same story. That his son disappeared from the casino, not from his room. He'll look guilty. Splendid, splendid. The boy is being held in the kitchen beneath the gourmand. Here are some keys that will allow you access to him. The Elder Gunderson is staying in our penthouse. I understand he's hired security, so be careful if you go up there. And our Mr. St. Clair resides to the north. He rarely strays far from his house, and he's surrounded it with booby traps.
The gourmands, that's what I was thinking. Not the, Gomorrah.
Indeed.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation. Tell your ruler we have no interest in such ties. Caesar's Legion is a collection of unclean barbarians. Any time the White Glove Society is mentioned in the same breath, it sullies our good name. As much as Mortimer and some of the other members have tried to convince me otherwise, I will not have us seen as savages. What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant. So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider. I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultralux. And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to decide how we go about it. Ta-ta!
Any word as to our arrangement? I see. Keep me in the know. Looking to elevate his social status, is he? I'll admit, I could see benefits to living under his rule. Certain transgressions he'd be willing to overlook. But that's neither here nor there, I'm afraid. Marjorie won't have it, as long as she fails to see the wisdom of my perspective. Indeed. Let's.
Alright, so.
Indeed.
Yeah, I need to help Mortimer overthrow his wife so that they can start eating people, and then he'll agree to be part of Caesar's Legion. Let's see here. So
Nobody knows who's dead. Where are you, boy? Dead. Where are you, boy?
Hello there.
You look positively famished. We simply can't have that. You won't find better. Pleasure speaking to you.
That's how they cook it.
You, what do you think you're doing? Yes. He was none too pleased when he discovered who he took. The boy is in the freezer, back through the kitchen.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles. My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me. My daddy sent you? God damn it, I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them. My daddy's got a lot of enemies. It don't make no sense that the White Pants Society would kidnap me. He's here to do business with them. Well, you got a point. But if you don't know who it is, my daddy's gonna be awful mad he ain't got anyone to shoot over this. All right, let's get out of here.
Force it. That's interesting. The hell? Aha, here we go. What? Took us to the same damn place. God damn it. Alright, fine. Man, I don't want to do that, though. It's red door. It should be opened. It should be opened. We already opened a door. This is the wrong way. around this corner? No, that's that damn... We keep... Okay. Gotta be all the way down here, then.
I've got you now.
Oh, shit. Fuck, I don't have any weapons. That's right, they took them all. Got a cattle prod.
You like that?
Get out of the fucking way, kid! I'm gonna end up killing this fucking kid because he's running in front of me. Vilified. Okay, that's not how we wanted that to go down. That's not how I wanted that to go down at all, man. Son of a bitch.
Got you now.
Fuck. Well, it would seem we're already vilified if we go that direction. Just go through here. Yep, we're getting attacked. The whole place is coming down on us. What am I supposed to do? This is absolutely not right. Fuck. Now we're way fucked. Damn. What was I supposed to do there? I don't even know. I got the whole White Glove Society is coming down on us because they vilified us. But this is what they fucking told us to do. This is what Mortimer told us to do. That's really stupid. Fuck, man, I don't know what to do. Like, yeah, we're vilified for doing exactly what they told us to fucking do.
I've got you now.
Had enough? You like that?
Fuck. Now we're absolutely... Wow. Beautiful, dude. Look at this.
Had enough?
Yep.
You
Right
like-
on, man. Right the fuck on. Kick ass. Alright, how much did we lose? Okay, so this was the... all the way back to that. Okay. Fuck. That sucks! That is irritating in the extreme. So we need to go through all this crap again. But before we do that, I am most curious about what the fuck went wrong with these cunts here in the White Glove Society. How do you get... Becoming a sponsored member. Create an imitation strange meat pie in the stove using recipes. Survive 6 intelligence or 75 survival. Intercom ahead the head waiter to come pick up the dish while you remain hidden. Free Ted Gunderson from the freezer using the key. And then sneak Ted into the banquet hall, hide behind the bar, and expose Mortimer after his speech to turn the other members against him. You can gain White Glove Society fame by speaking to Marjorie. Return to Ted and lie about the kidnapper. Yeah. Well, shit. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it right here for this evening. Yeah, we're going to think about this, what we want to do, and maybe just grind back at least to the point where we were, and we'll pick it up from there next time. So until then, appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. Make sure that you follow us on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow for the continuation, and we'll hopefully not hit another one of these goofy snags. That's very irritating. But yeah, we're still having a good time. Good game.